I just like being able to walk in Jill's office at any time and she's willing to just sit and chat about whatever, and she has a lot of really good feedback about different situations. She's just very open with everyone.
My favorite thing about Jill is that she doesn't hold back. She's very honest and is very sure of herself. And I just like that she has an awesome sense of humor and is really sassy, and I feel like that's really necessary for the work that we do.
My favorite thing about Jill is that she is the resident historian of the EDSSC, and she can tell us all the fun stories of ridiculous things that she has seen and witnessed and had to deal with over the years, and still wants to come here every day with a great smile on her face and help everybody out.
Hey Jill, my favorite thing about you is how talkative you are and how you always make me smile.
Her positive attitude. Jill is awesome at knowing when to draw boundaries with our guests, which we often need. And I love the way that she just pops into the pod sometimes and says hi and hangs out in the chairs. And yeah, she's always good to just have a conversation with.
Yeah, she always knows her stuff, and she's, as I said earlier, on it.
My favorite thing about Jill is that she's sweet and has always welcomed me from my time at reception to here. She's just full of joy.
I love about Jill, she's a very giving spirit. Just like super gracious in general to everyone who comes through here, which I think is really beautiful, and also super impressive after 15 years. So
I think Jill is kind of our historian and just kind of knows the answer to any question. If I need a safety pin, Jill knows where to find it. She kind of knows the whole area, so she's always just ready to help and has a positive energy.
Jill is like the person that you can always count on. If I'm ever stressed out or I'm thinking like, there's no way I'm gonna get all this done, I know that Jill's always ready to jump in and help, and that means the world to me.
How does Jill benefit the EDSSC? She has a lot of superpowers. She's able to work with anybody and everybody despite challenging attitudes, maybe some hygiene issues, and just has a great attitude about her and a lot of patience. I think being a mom and a great grandma helps with that.
Your commitment, your dedication, it's so wonderful here.
Very well organized, and she's very good at setting up systems so everybody, so we know where the flow of how everything's going.
Yeah, and as there's a lot of change here with interns coming in and out and staff changes, she's just that consistent person, which I think lends really well to just making sure that our guests receive good care.
I think she brings commitment, and just she wants the best for folks, so she's gonna see that happens no matter what it takes.
I think one of the things she contributes is the fact that she's been around so long, and the way the history she has with a lot of the guests, and automatically that often helps them feel safe because they've seen her around. At least there's one familiar person.
I think Jill would be mint chocolate chip because she's sweet and she's great with the clients, but she also stands up for herself and she's got a little zing. So that's where the mint comes in.
If Jill were an ice cream flavor, she would be, I think, chocolate chip cookie dough, because I think she really enjoys the simple things in life, but then she's also very generous, and the cookie dough is kind of a little surprise in that ice cream. You know, she likes to stay positive and give people kind of a sweet perspective on life.
I think you'd be chocolate because I think you like chocolate candy and chocolate ice cream.
Neapolitan! Because Neapolitan is organized, and you've got like these 3 different flavors categorized very neatly.
And it's tasty.
And it's tasty.
This one was easy. Superman, I think, because it's colorful. I don't know if you have it in Illinois, but in Michigan we have Superman ice cream. It's blue and yellow, and she's kind of like a super lady with all the work that she does, so I think she'd be Superman.
I hope that Jill gets a chance to take more time off for herself and not just appointments all the time, and just do some good self-care.
And well wishes for Jill. We're just so excited and happy to have you here, and we just hope that you continue to love each day that you're with us here at Fourth Church in Chicago Lights. And you've meant so much to this community and so many people in Chicago, so thank you.
I hope you have another 15 years here and it's better than ever.
Happy 15th!
Congratulations.
That 15 years is pretty amazing, and I've enjoyed just the couple of weeks I've gotten to work with you, and I hope to do 15 years with you.
Yay! Well wishes and congratulations on 15 years. That's awesome. And here's to the next 15.